on the 3 off target.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
White against Williams. They shoot again. Here's Stevenson. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Stevenson's got 18 points in the game. Mavericks trail by 7. And it's Harris off the drive. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking, brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. A former NBA player himself, but he's not what you would call a player's coach. At least he doesn't fit that description as we've become accustomed to hearing it applied. He's not buddy-buddy with this guy. He's clearly all business.
Now here is Harris. He has 6. Passes to Wright. Harris outside. Ellis against Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Out to Harris. To the left side wing. Here's Aminu. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Hornets lead by 9. Walker with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris against Walker. Step back shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And here's the fast break. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, it's still early in the season yet, but let's take a look at where the Hornets sit right now. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in blocks. You know, they also show up in the top 5 in opponent scoring. That's a good number, and that's a good place to be as a team in that statistical category.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Wright. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Hornets 4th.
This is a team that really competes at the defensive end of the floor, guys. They play hard and they play together. They are really tough to score upon.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Harris against Walker. Ellis with a screen on Walker. And there's the feed to Ellis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Jefferson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9. And Aminu kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Parsons, and that one's good. Parsons got his 2nd basket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Bulls. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Hornets sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, I think for Charlotte, this team clearly has been in the mix with the rest of the top teams in the league so far.
Yeah, this is a team you can pencil in for the playoffs right now, but the key will be just seeing how far they can go this year.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Jefferson inside. Chandler on him. Jefferson's shot is off.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Al Jefferson signed by the Bobcats last season to a big money 3-year contract in the first.
Look out, man! what you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency, I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Parsons against Stevenson. Outside, Walker lets it go from deep. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dallas moving the ball around, and it's Ellis penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Monte Ellis.
Marvin Williams, the former number 2 pick out of North Carolina back in 2005, now in his 10th season in the NBA.
And the first one drops. And Williams never a star, but he is a quality defender and able to space the floor.
You know, you got to take him for what he is, and that's really a solid rotation player throughout his career. Kevin, there are only 25 to 30 all-star caliber players in the league, maybe 35. After that, everybody else is a role player, and you have to understand it and embrace it and accept it.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside, Felton. Parsons outside. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Bangs home the trifecta. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Now Henderson. 9 points in the game so far. Fires from deep. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. You can really see an extra bounce in Monte Ellis' step last year, and that bounce had been missing for a little bit. He seemed completely revitalized and got back to what he's doing, what he does best in Dallas, and that's put the ball in the hole and put pressure on the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Monte, he was very open to admit that he was having fun again, saying it was the most fun he's had in the NBA, Steve, since the 2007 season.
I thought it was the perfect fit for him, playing alongside Dirk and Calderon, playing for a great coach in Rick Carlisle, who put him in spots where he could really make the most of his talent. So a terrific season for Monte. I was happy for him.
Both free throws good from Ellis.
What a game for Ellis. He's got 21 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Here's Roberts. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In the corner, Henderson with it. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside, Felton. He kicks to Ellis. Here's the 3. They get it back. Outside, Felton. Out to the wing. Chandler with the screen on Henderson. Fires the 3. Ellis can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 7. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Correa's checked in.
Substitution for the Mavericks. J.J. Correa.
Puts it up off the inbound. That's good. Roberts got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Chandler with a screen for Parsons. From deep, Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. They set the pick. Screen by Jefferson. Right side Jefferson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu. And oh, here we go. Felton's got it. The fast break chance. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist missing 6 weeks last season with a broken hand, and frankly, he took a step back overall. His numbers getting worse almost across the board.
And he can't get the first one. And a player taken second overall 2 years ago. A lot of pressure hiding on the shoulders of MKG.
You know, sometimes guys fall into draft positions that don't necessarily match their skill level, but you can never question the work ethic of this young man, and you know he's going to maximize whatever he can be as a pro because of that.
Well, what better way to retire the Bobcats name than to go out and make the playoffs for only the second time under that nickname. Good job by Charlotte last year, and now it's back to being the Hornets.
Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Roberts. There's the dish to Biombo. And here's Henderson. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Henderson. Takes a 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And although Charlotte Clark got knocked out in 4 against the Heat, they had some good games last year in that postseason.
Well, they did, and the injury to Al Jefferson, Kevin, really kind of sabotaged their ability to really compete with the Heat. So they weren't able to break the postseason winless streak, but the team is certainly headed in the right direction.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Felton. And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. Almost, but it rolls out. The Mavericks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Felton dishes to Parsons. To tie, and it's laid in by Felton. Felton's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement, generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Charlotte making a switch here. Hairston's checked in. Jameer Nelson's checked in for the Mavericks. Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Roberts. Jefferson, a screen on Nelson, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
He feeds it to Aminu. Pass to Parsons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. To halt the run, and the jumper falls for him. Jefferson's got 8 points.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Here's Nelson, rejected by Jefferson. Oh, and there's the alley. And then Henderson with the dunk.
incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.